Hello and welcome back to Dabnica. Right, so I've done a few little things off camera, just prepping really for this little area that I'm trying to set up as somewhere to put maybe a shed. I mean, there is a curve, so we're going to have to sort that out at some point, but I haven't really got the money right now. What I had to do, I had to put a bit of money in the game just to edit something to get rid of basically some trees that were underneath here that were playing. Yeah, they were basically being a bit of a problem, but I've sorted that out now. I've obviously put my money to where it should be. So we can actually get rid of this tree now. I've found what the issue was before, why I put a tree here to hide some foliage that was kind of just floating in the middle of the air. So we can get rid of that now. So at least we got another tree to chop down. So also, you've probably noticed I've put down a bit of concrete gravel, just an area where we can store our equipment. It kind of distinguishes from the grass fields that we've got. So yeah, I've done that. It looks all right. I mean, apart from the curve, we need to flatten it out. We'll sort it out when we get the money to do so. I've also bought a mower. I decided to get myself a proper mower. I noticed that that mower on the side of the tractor, even though it cuts the grass really well, it didn't get rid of the bushes. So what I did is I went over with that mower, and it does get rid of the bushes as well as cut the grass. So it only cost, I made a note somewhere, £680 it cost second-hand. And I do like it because you can buy it with the texture of where it's used. So it kind of suits what we're doing here. Also, what I did is I got rid of the trailer that I bought originally for, obviously, these pallets of the firewood. I did have an issue with it. I mean, even though it was a good trailer, it just didn't have any strapping. So you couldn't strap it down, which obviously, yeah, it caused a little bit of issues, made it a bit unstable. So I sold that, and I got this one for second hand. And by doing that, I actually got a little bit of money back. And it wasn't much, it was about £100, if that, something like that. And anyway, so... But it's all right. Like, it's got a dolly though, so I'm not the best with dollies, so that might be a challenge if we need to park it. And I think I've been looking at this now. The actual capacity to tow this is quite high. I have actually got the mod on as well, which adjusts the weight, so it's more in line with like real life. So this tractor might struggle pulling that. I want to thank everyone for all the suggestions I've been having. I've been having a lot of suggestions about things to put onto this series, things that are going to help me out. I did have some suggestions from a few people mentioning about the issue I was having with crop damage on this tractor, and they were absolutely right, which was, it was a simple fix in the XML. Now, let me just quickly show you that I've got crop damage on before I do this. So as you can see, crop destruction is on. So if I drive over these now, you'll notice that there's no crop damage because I've got narrow tyres, which is what we wanted in the first place. So I do want to thank everyone that made the suggestion of going into the actual mod itself and changing the XML for the vehicle wheels, front wheel and rear wheel. It was pretty straightforward to do. So that sorted that out. Right, so the plan in this video is we're going to go down to the shop. We're going to sell all this wood when we filled it up. We're pretty much nearly there. We're going to go and try and get a sprayer and get some herbicide, because I know from testing that you can't get rid of these weeds by using a sprayer. So yeah, it doesn't seem to work with any kind of weeder. So this is pretty much useless at the moment. And anything, if we go into the attachments and go to weeders, none of these seem to work. Obviously an issue with the map, but the sprayers do. So we're going to go buy a cheap sprayer and some herbicide, and we're going to do that. And also, if we get the chance, we're also going to go over to this side, because I do own this, and there's a lot of trees, and there's also quite a bit of grass. So if we can start tidying this up over time, this whole side section here, this whole chunk here, we can mow down and do some for maybe grass silage in a small pit, or even some more mini hay bales, anything like that. But there is a lot of trees, so there's no point in us keep going up to the other area that we own. We may as well clean this off and actually use this land to get some money. We should get some good income though, saying that already, from the amount that we've got on this trailer. So that should cover at least getting a sprayer, and then after that we definitely need to think about getting the maintenance pallet, because I have got the maintenance mod installed. At some point soon that's going to be a requirement. I need to look after my tractor. So this is already struggling to pull this, it really is. But we need to fill it up. We're nearly full anyway. I'm going to cut in here. I'm going to start taking some of these trees. Now, I'm just trying to think, what, do I own that bit? I think I do, you know. So we'll start with this tree here. It's struggling to break. It's too heavy. The tractor is actually sliding down the hill. I'm trying to reverse and it's like, nope, can't do it. So definitely this is going to be, I think this is too much, I'll be honest. But we'll just next time not do as many. So we want to probably cut it this way if we can. If it recognises it. Seems like it's not recognising it. Right, so it's not letting me do that tree. I don't know why it's not recognising that one at all. So we'll just focus on this one. Get rid of the stumps as we go. In fact, I think I can hit that stump. And there we go. So let's cut some bits off this. I know it's not the best tree, put it that way, to use. Right, so let's hit this. And we'll start filling up. I mean, like I said, it's nearly full anyway. We are pretty much getting there. But we do want to use this field of grass, so I think that's over the board now, so we need to pick that up. Put these little bits up, throw them over there. But some of these trees on this map are, yeah, they're just a pain. They are a pain. Like that one, I don't know why that one just, it doesn't want to go. It's like, nope, I'm staying here now. Right, so I think that's everything. I think I've not missed anything. Right, so I wonder if this one will do it. Yes, this one works. Maybe it's not in my land. I don't know. I think it should though. I'm using a lumberjack mod, so that shouldn't be an issue. So it says I need to cut that down even further, but if I do that, yeah, I'm going to have to just delete that one out. Ooh, nearly. Right, so because you've obviously seen me do this a lot of times now in the series, what I'll do is I'll fill it up and then I'll cut back in. Okay, so I cleared quite a lot there, but we're all full up now. They're all full up. There's 7 here. 7. It's going to be hopefully a lot of money, but I don't think we're going to actually be able to sell them all. I've got a few bits and pieces left there, but no, I don't think we're going to actually be able to sell all this because we've only got technically the one sell point. Now, I'm sure can sell this at the sawmill. I'm sure I read that in the description. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I can sell it at the sawmill. I did try, it didn't work, so I think it needs to be set up. But we've got 3 sell points, that should be enough. So if we quickly just go to this last sell point and fill it up, and then if we can get there. I mean, the tractor is struggling, might struggle going uphill. Well, this is definitely steady as she goes. But it is a heavy load for a small tractor. It really is. We should have probably put a little bit less on. But we're going now, and it's not going to take forever, he says. It could take a shortcut. Might be one coming up on the right. If there is, I'll take it. Because at some point we're going to have some cars behind us screaming. I think it doesn't help that we're going uphill. But we could take this shortcut here. But I don't know if it is going to be much of a shortcut. Anyway, I'll snail up this hill And then when I'm nearly there, I'll cut back in. So we're getting at a good speed now. It was just that uphill bit. It didn't like that at all, but we're alright now on this level. This guy just strolling across the road, no care in the world. I mean, this thing doesn't brake very well with this load behind it, so I definitely wouldn't walk in front of something like this. Right, so the sell point should just be there on the left. So if we just indicate that we're going to turn into here. And let's see how much we get. Right, so we got quite a lot of money, but the problem is we're now completely full up, and another problem is I've got to somehow try and reverse a dolly. Unless I can try and swing it round here. I mean, I can reverse dollies, but it just takes me a while. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Right, so we're pretty much full up now on all the sell points, and we've got a lot of wood left. But the main thing is we've got enough money to get what we need to get. So I'll take this back, we'll park it up, and then we'll go and get some herbicide and a sprayer. And we'll sort out them weeds. And by that time we've done that, it's probably going to be time for us to sleep, because it'll be getting dark, and then we can try and tackle the grass on the other side. I could always place in another sell point, that is an option. They don't cost much, but I just don't think it'd be right in this series. We're making a life easier there, whereas it is a challenge, and it's supposed to be a challenge. But at least we've got a head start when the wood starts to disappear out these sell points over the colder months. I think it's like around the winter months, maybe autumn as well. At least we've got some ready to take. Well, that was a lot easier coming downhill. That definitely was easier. There we go. Right, so let's head down to the shop and go and get a sprayer. Now, I haven't looked what sprayers I can get. I'll be honest, I don't know entirely how much it's going to be, if they're going to be expensive. But hopefully we can find a reasonably priced one. There is some good options. I have got a good mod that I found recently on Mod Hub, which was like this old style wooden slurry spreader, which I thought looked really good. But I don't think I can put any liquid fertiliser in that or herbicide, so can't get that. But I'm sure I've got some. Right, so we finally got here. It is a long drive. It definitely is a long drive. I feel like this episode is going to be just me driving around. But we'll get it now. Right, so I always get mixed up with the shoppers. Don't know why. Right, so let's have a quick look at some sprayers. Crop protection. We're probably not going to afford anything like that. There's a 4,000 one there, which will be a lot cheaper. 2001. That one's an option. So that's 1,292 second hand. I do like that one, but it's a little bit more, so there's no point in getting that. I do like that one as well. That's really nice. It's 4,000. We can't really justify spending that. Now, I have got this on my roleplay series. I mean, it seems like it's the only logical option, to be honest, with the price. I think it fits the bill. £680. But I do like the other ones. I really do. And I think this is double the money though. We're going to have to get that one. We can't justify spending that yet. We'll get this one because it's only cheap. There we go. So right, all we need to do now is get some herbicide. I haven't bought front loader attachment on the other tractor, so we'll have to just make do with what we got now. Herbicide is 2,400. That is a lot of money. That is a real big hit. I wonder if I've got anything else that we can quickly just use instead. We've got 20 litres of herbicide here for 125. Now that's what we're after. Yeah, we'll get this. It makes sense to just go on the small scale. I think at the moment, I can't remember how much it holds. Let's just quickly check how much it holds. I should know that. I've literally just looked at it. So it does hold 2,000 litres. But we're definitely not going to need that much. So I think if we just buy 5 of these. I mean, is the price, does it work out around the same? I don't think it does. I think it actually works out to be a lot more. But I don't think we need much. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm just going to buy 2 of these. It's only 50 litres. It's nothing. But I think for what we've got at the moment, we can just get that. That is the aim anyway. I mean, they are small. I mean, I don't even think we're going to have the room to park this, I'll be honest. That's why I would have preferred the other one, but we've got it now. They go 1% full. Massive amount, massive. But I do like the style of this. When you think about the series it is, the survival series, old equipment, starting off with pretty much second-hand used stuff, building up and all that. This is, yeah, it's perfect for that. Right, so again, so you're not seeing me drive around for the whole episode and we actually get some farming done, I'm going to drive back and I'll cut back in when I'm just about to get to the farm. I'll tell you one thing, driving around in this time of year in the game, there's a lot of fields and they're all like close together, so you can see the different types of crops that are growing. Yeah, there's a lot. Right, so I think we may as well just start here. We're going to have to, like, obviously just do this in the areas that we think they're going to pop up. Look at the size of it, it's massive. Quickly clear out what we've got so far. I think there's only actually three separate areas. But the good thing about the fact that we've just bought the amount that we have, we're pretty much just going to be spending our money on what we actually need. If we got 2,000 litres, it would just be sitting there for ages without being used, and we can spend our money a bit more wisely right now. Oh, a bit too soon there, a bit too eager. There we go. Right, so that's that. So we've got rid of the weeds. Done well. So we just need to find a place to park this. I'm probably going to park it next to the trailer. Right, so I think what I'll do now is I'll quickly just make a start on some of the mowing. I'm thinking I might just do down this side up to where we've got rid of some of the trees. And we can do some more hay, at least. try out our new mower. And the good thing about this is it's right behind us, so it's dead easy to use. And it's pretty much the exact same size as the one we had on the other tractor. So I think that's our boundary there anymore, and we're cutting onto the land. Yeah, I think that's a good size, definitely. We should get a lot of either hay or silage, whatever we're going to do, because we can always buy some kind of tiny little pit and do some silage. And all we need then, pretty much when it's fermented, is a bucket to put it in the trailer for the front loader. But that's not too difficult to get, and not too costly. Right, so there we go. Cut a nice chunk of grass there, and then when it obviously dries out, we'll row it up. We missed a little bit there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll row it up, and I'll decide whether to make some more mini hay bales, or if it's more profitable to actually get ourselves a pit and put that somewhere, and then do some silage and sell that, because we do get more money for silage, so it might be a better idea. It just depends how much the pit is. There is plenty more grass down there to cut, but I think we've obviously got to clear it out first before we start doing that. Right, so there we go. Another productive episode. We've made a bit of money. We've obviously made some grass as well, so we can make some profit off that. We got rid of the weeds, which is going to help us again on the profit of the soybeans. We've also got rid of the weeds, which is again going to help us on the profit that we get from the sugar beets, which are doing pretty well. They're growing quite nice. I am doing 3-day season, so it won't take long. We've already got the equipment for that, so we can pretty much get straight to that as soon as they're ready. But yeah, overall, again, another good productive episode. So I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this one on Farming Simulator. See ya.